Probably one of the reasons why you're here is you got some problems with math, right? I was terrible at math. Be honest, I'll be straight up. But I'll let you try to understand where I'm coming to, and I'll let you try to understand why I'm here and all this kind of stuff. So here's my job and what I do at University of Toronto. I'm the trades manager, so I'm in charge of all the carpenters, all the locksmiths, all the electricians. I have two types of electricians. We call them either big or small. What they do is everything up to 600 volts, and the other big voltage is up to 13.8 kV. That's the same power that comes off of Niagara Falls. So all the switching and all that kind of stuff. We got plumbers, we got steam fitters, we got tin knockers, or tinsmiths. Anybody know what a tinsmith is? Yeah. Where's see that? The HVAC. It's the air conditioning, the heat that comes in. All the tubing that goes to it. That's what these guys make up all the time. Make that stuff up. And machinist millwrights. Anybody know what a millwright is? I'm a millwright. So everybody knows what an electrician does? The millwright does everything else. He fixes absolutely everything in the plant. So I worked my way through the system, and what happened is I'm in charge of about 85 guys, and I fixed everything on the University of Toronto. How big is the University of Toronto? Anybody been there before, or know anybody that's gone there before, or anything like that? 80,000 students go to the University of Toronto. It's approximately, who knows Toronto, how big Toronto is? You know where Spadina is? Goes all the way over to Queen's Park, University Avenue. And it goes from Bloor all the way down to College. It's approximately 11 million square feet. We call it 11 million square feet cleanable. How big is that? 11 million square feet? Probably the same size as DeFasco, Stelco, in that area. All right, we all good?
Yes.
Don't stick your finger in, that's live, eh? That's live, so you got power. All right, so we go back to how much does it cost? All right, 2 cops, $100 an hour, $200. So put $200 down, $200. All right, so what's one of the things you're gonna need to get up to that pole, like on the street there? You're gonna need a lift, right? We call it a JLG. So your JLG will cost approximately $300 per, so 200? But 200, because it's 2 cups.
Okay.
Plus $300 because you gotta pay for the JLG lift. What's the next thing you're gonna need? You're gonna need 2 Sparkies or 2 electricians, right? That's what we call them. So you're gonna need 2 Sparkies. 2 Sparkies cost $95 per hour. It's gonna be a 3-hour job. So 95 times 3, let's call it $100, make it easy, $300. Times 2, so that's $600.
I know. So, minus the number.
Choose one.
Yeah, so plus 600. Yeah.
He said
Okay, who's got the question so far? You got it? 2 cops, $200. The lift is $300. What else we got? 2 electricians, 3 hours each, 6 hours, $600.
200 each. 100 each.
Yeah, what happened?
I said 200 each.
No.
No. 2 cops, 100 each. He pays $200.
All right. The last part of it is
The light bulb.
the light bulb. How much is this light bulb, you think? Yeah. $10. Kind of crazy, eh? So you got all this expense that we went in to replace that. This light bulb is very significant when you take a look at it. I'm a light bulb expert. To go and think through a problem and solve it. My training is not learning on how to change a light bulb. It isn't how to make a better grease, how to make a better pipe fitting system. Mathematics, what it does is it helps you think things through and give you solutions. That's really what they're trying to do. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. They can't take you out in the field and teach you on how to make a better light bulb. But what happened is taking the concepts of, what are you guys learning right now? Geometry?
Fractions.
Yeah, fractions. Like I use fractions like every moment of the time. What's 1/8? Just convert it over to a decimal. 12%, right? I convert it to a percentage. So what happened is what I try and do is throughout my day, I look at my staff and I say to them, you just spent 12% of your day doing what? And they sort of, yeah, exactly, oh, well, you know, all this kind of stuff. So what happened is I used the math and how everything from the small part of it is learning the numbers and the math and going to decimals and all that kind of stuff and converting it over so that it helps me out.
Thank you for bringing in all this stuff too. This is kind of fascinating because, you know, we go to Home Depot, we don't really see this kind of stuff.
Most people don't.
Yeah.
So what I try to do is try to give some visual reference on trying to figure out what we try and do at the UT. So, you know what? UT is one of the greatest places I've ever worked at. I've worked for some really big places and all that. And one thing that UT does is it gives me an immense amount of latitude to try and fix the place up, make the place special. So it's a very special place to work. Thanks.
It's nice to be somewhere where you're appreciated
Yeah,
too.
it's true.
And we appreciate you coming in today too. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Give a hand for Mr.